Hey guys, I know it's been a while. It's been 2 or 3 weeks since my last video post, and I know some of you are probably thinking the next video post was going to be about the Waydo Evo Master behind me here. But to be completely honest, I've only rode it about 3 or 4 times, even though I've had it in my possession for a month or so from Adventure Elevated. And so this is an update video just to let you know what's been going on and the plans and goals moving forward, and some of the challenges, both near and far, long term and short term. So the biggest reason that I haven't posted in a while is I had the amazing opportunity to accept an invite to go to Tampa, Florida to meet the Seafly eFoil team. And if you've never heard of Seafly eFoils, it's a eFoil brand from Bulgaria that's been expanding worldwide and recently to the United States. So I accepted the invite to go to Tampa, Florida. So that was the first time I've ever had that kind of invitational opportunity, and kind of made me feel almost like a, I don't know, like a rite of passage as a content creator. So, and then for like challenges in the near and the now, that event, like there's so many new things and people and new places. Like I haven't really traveled and been on a flight that long since I was in my late teens, early 20s actually. So yeah, like over 20 years I haven't had a trip like that. So I was definitely out of my elements, a bit nervous, excited, like every imaginable emotion and senses, and it was a bit of an overload for me. And a learning experience, an amazing experience. So the next video is probably going to be about my experience and review of the Seafly gear, and then just whatever videos following after that. I'm going to try and keep up with content at least once a week. Hopefully I can make up for the last few weeks lost. And during the time of editing some of the Seafly content, I had a major glitch because of some cloud service that I recently subscribed to on the Insta360, where everything that I was seeing on my camera was coming out differently when I exported it. But I think I figured out what was going on. So that was an unfortunate thing that took like half of a day of productivity away from me. And that's almost like a week of productivity, because there's not too many times I get to sit down for that long doing editing and things like that. And if you've never used a 360 camera, you have to take the footage from 360 to 2D, and then take that 2D footage into a video editor, and then make your edit, and then post it onto social media, and maybe even some last minute edits and commentary and thumbnails and descriptions. So there's a lot more steps to it all than meets the eye, and I got to maintain my day job and being a big family dad. And so I've taken out my boy out for a ride and taken some visiting family out for a lesson. So I've had a few really amazing distractions in the last couple of weeks. And then as far as goals and plans moving forward, besides trying to continue to make content, almost exactly 5 years of lobbying the Park Service and educating the public and the Park Service about eFoiling, and pushing to get commercial use authorization for eFoils on Lake Powell. That has finally come to fruition, and there is now an application, and so we're going to work on that. That's been a long time coming, so thank you to everyone who helped with that, Blue Urban Coalition and other people, large and small, that have helped to pave the way to unlocking that difficult, shouldn't have been difficult door, but you know, eFoils are, like I say, an alien watercraft, and anything that's different tends to gain eyes of awe and wonder, and also suspicion. So that's just kind of the way it is. And then so I suppose like all of my goals are just a continuation and a blend of a few different F's, fields of F's: foiling, friends, family, faith, and farming. Not actual farming, but I couldn't really think of another word that began with F to relate to work. So I got to continue my day job while trying to build a job, a potential living. I'd love to make a living in foiling, e-foiling. It's a passion of mine, and maybe I can eventually do that in the future. We'll see. And I love taking family out foiling, and if I can make foiling my farming, you know, so as much as I can kind of overlap these things, even faith, you know, being out there and being in touch with nature and God, like it's wonderful to be able to just blend all of these things: faith, friends, family, foiling, and if I can turn it all into farming to take care of family, that'd be excellent. So another part of all of that is also my website. I've mentioned my website so many times. I've had my website almost as long as I've been battling the Park Service to get the commercial use authorization, but I really need to get my website going, efoillakepowell.com, as part of all of this to tie it all in together. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on with me, and spring's coming up soon, so I hope you guys have an amazing spring break and that you're able to live life to the fullest as soon as possible. Summer's only 5 millimeters away or less. This is a 5mm wetsuit. It's got some leaks, but it's totally fine for this 50-degree water and like 60-degree air. So we got that 110-degree rule right now, and with the sun baking, it feels amazing, even though I'm in a wetsuit right now. All right, well, I gotta go to work, and once again, live life to the fullest, live life to the fullest, and I'm gonna have at least a couple of shorts ready to go later this evening and tomorrow as a teaser for the things that were going on in Florida. For those of you that don't also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. So sorry I haven't posted those same shorts here. I wanted to be able to get this announcement out, and I just keep delaying it, or I'm just not satisfied with how the video goes and what I say. But I'm not going to be picky. I'm just going to post this video the way it is. That's one of my biggest challenges, is worrying about getting every bit of content or details into my videos, and I just need to focus a little bit more on quantity versus worrying so much about quality, or at least the details. I can add the details in comments if necessary, if people have questions. Yeah, anyway, so that's another one of my challenges, along with balancing all of those fields that begin with F. All right, now I'm done. Peace.